What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be going over 3 steps, simple steps that you can use to learn the Elastico Skill move, or as some people know it, the snake.
All I do is grind all the time cause I see me, I'm in my and I'm running out of my got a bit of stress on my little bit of sleep and yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Alright, so the Elastico is great for 1v1 situations, typically done at fairly low speeds, and it's excellent at surprising the defender and taking the ball past him while sending him in the other direction. It's most famously being used by the king of all tricks and skills, Ronaldinho. So as I said, I'm going to go over 3 easy steps that you can go through to learn the entire move, understand it, and be able to execute it. And then even at the end, I've got one bonus tip that's going to make it even easier for you to execute the move quickly, and it'll cut down the amount of time that you have to be practicing the move and messing up and trying to get it right. Anyway, let's get into the first step. Alright, so the first step is pretty basic. It's quite simple, but it's understanding the move. The move itself, you need to understand the actual ergonomics, the actual way that your foot has to move in order to do the move. And that's crucial in order to ever be able to execute it in a game and be killing defenders like nobody's business. Anyway, so just to simplify it, I can break the move into about 3 simple parts. The first part is that you want to be bending your foot downwards and using the outside of your foot to push the ball out to the side. Then for the second part, you're moving your foot around to the other side of the ball, curling your toes upwards and flicking the ball in the opposite direction of your original push. And then for the third part, you're pushing off that planted leg and following the ball past the defender. The most perfectly executed Elasticos, your foot will barely come off the ball, and it'll almost be like one long connection and movement with the ball as you push from the outside of your foot, moving your foot around the ball and then flicking it with your toes on the inside to push off in the other direction. So the second step is then the actual executing the move. But you first want to slow it down and really break it into its parts. So first working on pushing the ball out and then curling your toes up and flicking it in the other direction, and working it really slowly, really getting a good reference experience and a good feel for how your foot needs to move around the ball and how you need to manipulate the ball in order to execute the move correctly. Alright, so now the third and final step is where you're actually going to see the exciting results of being able to do the move properly. But before you go into doing it at full speed, I want you to take a moment, now that you've practiced it and you have the reference experiences, to visualize what it would be like doing that move correctly and to the best of your ability. How that would actually feel, both with your foot and seeing it from your eyes. You can close your eyes when you do this and visualize what it would be like doing that perfect Elastico, what that movement is like. What we're doing here is we're priming the brain for the perfect execution of that move. And studies have actually shown that by visualizing it first, your execution and your performance of this move is going to be much better. So this is going to cut down all the time practicing and trying to figure it out. Whereas now, since you've done it slowly, you have some of the reference experiences, then combined with visualizing and priming your mind to execute the move perfectly, you can now go into doing it at full speed. And of course it will take some practice, but you'll get there a lot quicker. Those are my 3 steps. Now for the bonus tip at the end here is actually a very technical thing as for how you execute the move. And it's that most people try to start on the opposite side of the ball and move their foot all the way around to the other side when flicking it back. Now though, when this is pulled off correctly, it makes for an amazing looking Elastico, and it's really how the best execution can be done. It makes it very difficult and very time consuming to learn how to do it this well. So what I suggest when you're starting out, try and position your foot nearer to the back of the ball. This cuts the distance that your foot has to travel in order to perform an Elastico almost in half. So now that the distance that your foot has to travel has been cut in half, It's going to be a lot easier for you to learn this move and be able to execute it quickly, and also you're going to make a lot less mistakes. I see lots of people trying to do the whole elaborate elastico from one side to the other, and then the ball goes flying off in the wrong direction. But now you're going to have the confidence to execute it properly in the games. Just leave defenders, man. You just leave them. When you pull this move out, it's going to leave them on the ground, man. They're going to be crying. Alright, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to give it a like. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. How this video has helped you learn the elastico, or what your favorite skill moves are to do in games. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more helpful videos like this one, and follow along with my journey to becoming a professional soccer player. I'm going to be showing you step by step what I do chasing that goal and reaching that goal, and everything that happens along the way, as well as teaching you all the great information that I'm going to be learning and I'm going to be applying to myself. So if that interests you, being a part of that journey to professional soccer, hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
All I do is grind all the time, cause I see me, I'm in my and I'm running out of my got a bit of stress on my little bit of sleep, and yeah, I'm one of her. Yeah, I'm one of her. All I do is grind all the time, cause I see me, I'm in my and I'm running out of my got a bit of stress on my little bit of sleep, and yeah, I'm one of her. Yeah, I'm one of her.
Hey, yo, run that shit.
No pain, no gain, all day, so I'm stuck inside. Groundhog Day.